I teach music history and music theory, and I try to find a balance between creating a high degree of structure and providing some time for creativity and spontaneity to motivate the students. So regarding course structure, I start with a backward design. I choose the 3 to 5 most important goals of the course, and I let everything relate back to them. So whether it's an online course or an in-person course, I think about every activity, every assignment, every method of evaluation, and I try to think, how does it relate to these strong course goals? Along the way, I consider the students' workload, the pacing of the course, the efficiency by which we're achieving our goals, and communication. My tip there in terms of structure is helping students with time management and breaking big assignments into steps. This improves the quality of their work. To me, the most important part of teaching is motivation. So in order to motivate students, I think I share with them my passion and my fascination with the material. I try to bring my own research interests into the course, some performance events into the course. I try to model lifelong learning and a positive attitude. I also try to gear the course to the students. I know the students very well. So I think that a sacred music major might be especially interested in the debate about whether music should be a function as praise or edification in the church. Whereas a voice performance major might be more interested in, say, new repertoire or how our understanding of vibrato has changed over time. So I try to make sure I include the interests of everyone in the classroom. I try to stay current. And I think it's motivational for students to know that they can still contribute to the field of history. It's not all fixed. I have them consider multiple perspectives and look at primary documents. Primary documents are easy to come by in music history. They can look at French accounts of Native American music making in Florida from the 1500s, interviews with musicians like John Coltrane and Charlie Parker, the letters of Mozart, the work contracts of Haydn and Bach, or aesthetic writings by Wagner, Berlioz, Ives, Stravinsky, those kinds of things. When I bring gender into the discussion, they are almost always fascinated. We look at the letters of Clara and Robert Schumann, for instance, or accounts of music making in medieval convents and monasteries. I'm usually a pretty serious person. I have a serious approach to teaching, but I do remind myself that students love to play a game. I've played Music History Jeopardy with them, Music History Millionaire, Music History Family Feud, and Music History Name That Tune games. My tip is to try a role-playing game. So, for instance, in my class on Music Since 1900, I had students choose one of 5 composers: Heitor Villa-Lobos from Brazil, Ralph Vaughan Williams from England, Aaron Copland, William Grant Still from America, or Colin McPhee, a Canadian. I put them into 4 groups of 5. Each group had to write a fictional dialogue amongst those musicians, those composers. Each group acted out the dialogue. And then I graded the groups on how detailed they were, how accurate they were, and how well they brought out the chapter themes. So those are some of my tips. Happy teaching!